Hello, my name is Dr. Alejandro Junger, and this is my story. I am from Uruguay, South America, where I went to medical school. After I graduated, I traveled to New York to finish my training. I did 3 years of internal medicine at NYU Downtown Hospital and 3 more years of cardiovascular diseases at Lenox Hill Hospital. Life in New York was completely different than life in Uruguay. Our lifestyle in New York, filled with hospital cafeteria meals, potlucks from the nurses, and vending machines, as well as modern American supermarkets, had me, by the end of 3 years, become a mess. I consulted a gastroenterologist and a psychiatrist at the hospital where I was working and came up with 2 diagnoses: irritable bowel syndrome and depression, and 7 prescription medications. This was my first experience on the other side of the prescription pad, and I could not believe that I was practicing the same medicine just hours before. I refused to take prescription medications to be able to function. So I started a journey of discovery to look for a different answer to my problems. That took me around the world, including working in a monastery with a group of doctors that included Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, chiropractors, hands-on healers, and I saw the power of meditation, needles, herbs. But it wasn't until I came back to the United States, in Palm Springs, where I was working in 4 hospitals, that I had my aha moment. And this is what happened. One day, a friend of mine knocked on the door, and when I opened the door, I was floored. This was not the same guy I'd seen 10 days before. He had lost 15 pounds, his skin was glowing, the white of his eyes were whiter than I'd ever seen, and he was exuding a sense of well-being that was highly out of character. When I asked him, "What did you do?" he told me he had gone to a holistic center where he fasted, cleansed, detoxified, and this is the result. Immediately, I went to this place. First of all, I wanted to offer my patients this kind of transformation. This was the medicine I dreamt of. But more than anything, I wanted to get relief from my own problems. After my first program there, my irritable bowel syndrome and my depression had completely disappeared. And I was blown away by the fact that I had allowed my body to restore itself to its normal conditions without any prescription medications, without any interventions of any kind. Information that I never heard of in medical school or in the hospitals. My friends, my family, and then my patients started going there, referred by me, and I witnessed one after another having the same transformation and getting rid of symptoms. I then became the medical director of this place, abandoned my life in the hospital, and continued to consult and witness hundreds of people from all over the world taking advantage of the knowledge to create the conditions to clean your body from the effects of what I now call another inconvenient truth, which is the toxicity of our planet. After that, I moved to Los Angeles and then to New York, and in these 7 years that have passed, I researched and designed a program that someone could do in the comfort of their own home in order to achieve the same results that I witnessed so many times at this holistic center in the desert. This is how clean came about. You do not have to take my word for it. There's many testimonials that you can watch There's a lot of research that you can read about. More importantly though, what I want you to know is that you do not have to become another number in the American health statistics. You do not have to suffer with chronic symptoms that turn into chronic diseases that need medications and surgery. There is another way. Welcome to Clean.